How can the Scottish Cup possibly restart when the squads will be dramatically different from season 19-20? What's your response to that?
In an ideal world, we wouldn't be restarting the Scottish Cup. We would have played it to completion this season. Given the circumstances, that's not been possible, and the world will be a different place coming out of the coronavirus crisis, never mind the squads that are going to be playing in Scottish Cup competitions. The board have stated that we absolutely want to play the games. It's our flagship tournament. It means an awful lot to the players and the clubs and the supporters of the teams that are still involved in the competition, and I'm sure when the final comes and the winning captain's uplifting the trophy, all he'll worry about is being a Scottish Cup winner. So it's not ideal circumstances, but we're making the best of it.
You're at the semi-final stage. I mean, when do you think these games might happen?
We don't know, to be honest. We want to play them in front of supporters. There's a big financial imperative from a Scottish Cup perspective.
That's going to be a long way off then if you want to do it in front of supporters. Yeah,
depending on what those numbers of supporters are, yeah. I think we want to try and give it a bit of time to see how that unfolds over the next few months before we make a decision. So
you'd be happy to let that even go on until next year then, possibly?
We would look at it. You then start to get fixture challenges, depending on how the season plays out and how the fixture calendar's looking at that point. So we would need to make a decision at some point, but we're committed to playing the competition to its completion. Okay.